Hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews, complete with finger guns. Tonight we're going to do part 1196 of beers that have been forgotten about in my cellar. Actually, I haven't forgotten that many beers in my cellar, but this one I have. This is a 2015 bottle of Flying Monkeys, the Matador, version 2.0 El Toro Bravo. And, of course, on the side of the box it says here, well, I'm not going to give any flavor notes, but El Toro Bravo can be enjoyed fresh or cellared for up to 2 years. Read it? Yeah. Stout-hearted El Toro Bravo is perfect for aging. Well, I hope so. The dauntless grace of the noble Hallertau hops, which are probably faded, and the complexity of the wood flavors grow more dignified in time. We'll find out. There's been a lot of posts about this still on Untapped, so I'm hopeful that this is aged pretty well, considering lots of other people have had good luck. Now, as I mentioned, this has been in my cellar for 5 years. Bought it back in 2015 when it first came in, and I did have a bottle back then as well. Nice bottle. I love the little label with the foil and then stuff, but I did have it back then as well, and I remember saying something about, I'm looking at my Untapped rating here, it says that I had a lot of cedar. It tasted like a Vicks Vapor Rub beer. So I'm hoping that, it is 10.1% ABV. So I'm hoping that some of that has faded off, maybe like mellowed out a little. What's the IBUs, or what were the IBUs, I should say? 33. That's pretty mild. All right. So let's crack top off of this one. Paper towel handy just in case it blows up, because you never know with cellared beers. This could be this could go over not so well. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's lively. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour a lug off of this thing here. Some beers do that. Some beers don't. See, it's always handy to have this stuff around. And reading the comments, hey Craig, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing all right. Let me know what you're drinking too, if you're having anything to nip on. Alrighty, so looking at that, wow, that's actually pretty cloudy. I'm drinking it kind of cold, so I got a little bit of condensation on the outside, but that's dark caramel and hazy, like turbid even. There's a lot of carbonation on, or not carbonation. It's definitely unfiltered. There's a lot of stuff in that, and a nice gratuitous amount of head that seems to be sticking around for a while. It's got this nice kind of like butterscotch kind of colored toffee on, or head on the top of it. Looks really nice. Let's give it a whiff. Ooh, hello. Lots of rich caramel, like a boozy fruitiness. There is a little bit of that old beer, old, shouldn't have been aged so long, sourdoughy, like maltiness. Like what do you want to call that? I'm trying to put a word on it. It's like almost like a balsamic astringency. Hopefully, it's not vinegar. Oh, it smells good. It's rich and powerful. Dark caramel, a little peppery rye still. Inviting, and little bits of red apple in there as well. That's actually kind of nice. And I think that kind of balsamic character that I was getting off the top of it is kind of faded off. I'm not really getting a whole lot of the cedar. Maybe a little in the back. There is this kind of like, almost like winter season kind of smell. Like woodsy. All right. Let's put her down the hatch. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Okay, so it's not balsamic. Good. It's actually still kind of sweet. It's very let's see. Take another couple slips on here. Kent is saying he's drinking an anti-establishment IPA by Aldi UK. Okay, cool. I think I saw you tapping in a few beers from those people, that brewery, on tap there a while ago. Looks good. Okay, so it's actually quite mellow, like very low in the carbonation and mouthfeel. Comes out with this nice molasses cookie caramel. So like a hint of booze in the back. This peppery rye, earthy, very earthy backbone on this still. But it drinks incredibly smoothly. I mean, the only thing I got to say for a downside is it's almost still a little bit sweet, which, given the age, it's kind of, well, I guess if it's not bottled with, I don't know if they did a bottle this with any yeast in it, like a secondary fermentation or anything. So maybe a lot of the residual sugar is still there. If anything, the cedar is kind of worn off. I mean, there's still a bit of Vicks Vapor Rub character to it, but it's not like punching you in the face with this huge amount of cedar. It's kind of mellowed off quite a bit. This thing is dangerous. It's drinking quite smoothly. It definitely feels like a heavy beer. Like I believe that this is 10% ABV, but I do believe that this is going to go down smoothly throughout the rest of the evening. So, I would say that this is very, very enjoyable experience, and it's always nice to crack something open in the cellar and, justify the keeping it for so long, or forgetting it for so long. See, when this first came out, I think the original El Toro Bravo was a rye IPA of some sort, Imperial Rye IPA. So I remember keeping this thing thinking, it's like, well, it's that old and it's an IPA. Well, I don't actually think this is truly an IPA. It's just Imperial Rye Ale. So maybe it's a change of style slightly for the for that, or maybe the original one was always a rye or an IPA. Well, I like it. I give that 4.25 out of 5. Very enjoyable. I will say that if there's anybody out there that still has a Matador version 2.0 El Toro Bravo, drink it. It's still good. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank Craig from Kent Beer Reviews there in the chat. Nice to know you're doing all right, buddy. And we'll talk to you folks later. Cheers.